Welcome to MIDMAN Marketplace, a platform where you can securely buy and sell your digital property. Let's start. Let us show you the process of how buying and selling digital property on MIDMAN really is. As a seller, first, you need to register an account as a seller. Proceed to post the account to be sold on the marketplace. In this step, MIDMAN will support checking and determining the account's value. This helps sellers have the appropriate selling price range to compete with their competitors on the marketplace. MIDMAN will display digital property of the seller to the marketplace after sending them a price proposal. MIDMAN needs information such as analytics account advanced functions to determine the account's value accurately. What advantages does MIDMAN provide to sellers? Show your digital assets on the marketplace without spending any money. Because MIDMAN only charges a transaction fee of 7% of property transaction for escrow service. This aims to help sellers no longer worry about costs in finding potential customers. Also, MIDMAN has another different sales program named Quickly Sell Program. In addition, it displays sellers' digital property on the first positions of the page or even supports delivery, helping sellers simplify the sales process and selling time. Sellers refer to the advantages of each sales program in the terms and conditions to choose the appropriate sales program. Free account valuation by experts with 10 years of experience. There's an online customer care team almost 24/7 to support. MIDMAN only requires it from the seller after receiving the buyer's payment for the digital asset. MIDMAN commits that all sellers are protected. That's it. It's that simple. As a buyer, free to use escrow service. MIDMAN does not charge any fees to the buyer. The seller will pay escrow services fees after the transaction is completed. Buyer receives advice from the support team on development goals to easily choose accounts that suit their goals. After choosing a suitable digital asset, the buyer proceeds to pay MIDMAN the total value of the digital property to begin the delivery process. Important note, at this step, MIDMAN will keep the buyer's money and only transfer it to the seller after the buyer completes receiving the account as described and successfully secured. After receiving payment, the MIDMAN Escrow Agent will contact the seller to instruct the preparation of necessary information for handing over the account and deliver it to the buyer on behalf of the seller, or MIDMAN will request the seller to hand over the account to the buyer directly. Depending on the sales program that the seller has chosen, quickly sell or sell as usual, buyer has time to check the account to ensure they receive an account that meets their needs. 3 days for transaction of TikTok, Instagram, X, and Facebook page. 7 days for YouTube account transaction. Because this is the regulation of the YouTube platform when changing the owner of the channel. After the checking process, MIDMAN will transfer the payment to the seller. It means the order was completed. And above is all the information about how MIDMAN works.